HTML is a hypertext markup language that is used for creating web pages and web apps. HTML is written in the form of HTML elements, also known as HTML tags. HTML tags most commonly come in pairs, but some tags are unpaired. The first tag is known as start tag or opening tag, and the second tag is known as end tag or closing tag, but web developers most commonly use the opening and the closing tag phrase. Tags consist of words enclosed in angle brackets. The code can be written using any text editor, and the file it is saved with an HTML extension or HTM, and the file is run in a web browser. The code is not compiled, so we don't need a compiler. The code instead is interpreted by the web browser. So when we open the HTML document in a web browser, the web browser takes the code and then gives us the visual version of the code. There are two more author languages that help HTML in developing web pages and web apps. HTML is used for structuring the web pages. There is also a cascading style sheet language, which is used for styling the websites and the web apps. And the last one is the JavaScript. It is a programming language which gives the logic to the website. So HTML is made for the structure, CSS or cascading style sheet for the styling, and the JavaScript for the logic. With tags we can insert and create any element you see on a web page or on a web app. So if we want to insert paragraphs, we can do it with the p tag. If we want, we can insert images. If we want, we can insert headings, bold text, make the text italic, move to a new line, create tables, create lists, unordered list, ordered list, and many more. HTML, it is known to be one of the easiest languages you can learn because it is English easy. So the tags that are written are English understandable, and the code, as I mentioned it before, it is not compiled, it is interpreted. So every time you want to edit the code, you don't need to compile it. And last but not least, just to remember that the HTML language is a hypertext language, it's not a programming language. So that's all for this short lesson about what is HTML. In the next lesson we will see what is HTML5, and then we will go throughout the history of HTML and HTML5, and then we will see how the HTML structure looks and how we can create a basic HTML example.